Thank you. It's so good to be here again. This is one of my favorite events that we take part in, celebrating the work of our heroes, our first responders.
I think that there are so many times we just sort of take day to day for granted what our first responders do for us. And about 6-7 years ago, we recognized there was sort of a hole in all of the events and the agendas and the plannings and the meetings that the Durham community had. That we weren't really representing the pillars of our community that are our first responders. So in partnership with Fidelity as well as Blue Cross Blue Shield, we were able to put together a program, and it's grown every single year. And we just find it's very, very important. In order to make a community can really thrive and grow, we are reliant upon the backbone that is our first responders, and to honor them is the right thing to do.
I'm actually the captain in programs at the detention center. I actually handle everybody that's a visitor, as far as the programs, as far as the educational programs, the drug treatment program that we have. I sort of supervise that to make sure that everything's going straight as far as the detainees and with the people, the volunteers that come in.
Well, to start off with, it was an honor and a privilege to be here and have folks in our community willing to sponsor tables and sponsor this wonderful, delicious breakfast that they provided today. It is very heartfelt and warming that folks in our community appreciate what we do day in and day out.
Well, I think it's a great experience. I think I really enjoy when the people sort of understand what we do and sort of give appreciation for what we do in the community.
Extremely grateful that you provided this wonderful meal for us today and honored all the first responders, just not law enforcement, but 911 dispatchers, our EMS folks, our fire folks, everyone that is the first responders here, also the family members of the first responders.
So what we work to do is to, as Durham grows, to make sure that we can keep our existing businesses growing here in place, making sure that we enable the Durham community to be able to take advantage of the job opportunities that are coming from growing businesses, as well as new businesses locating here into the community. A part of that ecosystem is reliant upon having a safe, vibrant community where the community can continue to grow and thrive, and that's where the first responders come into kind of filling out that picture.
Hello, Sheriff. We appreciate the hospitality of Durham today. Thank you very much.
What's here as natural barriers since it's already here, so that's
We also know that this storm has just become a Category 3 hurricane. This storm is not going to just brush by us. We're really grateful for your help. And we hope that you aren't needed as much as you're ready for. Yes, sure. Okay. All good, Chair? Yes,
yeah.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Somebody to take it.
Deputy Kelsey Pepper.
Every day, deputies representing the Durham County Sheriff's Office are on the front lines interacting with the public. And in September, 7 DCSO officers completed training to graduate from the Crisis Intervention Team.
The principle and concepts behind CIT is that it's a collaboration and a partnership. And we're divided up into 3 groups: law enforcement, our first responders / law enforcement, our managed care organization, and our consumers. And that's what produces our collaboration. The MCOs, the managed care organization, serves as a coordinator, and they go out and find individuals to help us. Our consumers teach us how we can better manage them when they're in crisis, and of course we utilize these skills so we can go back out in the community and be better stewards while we're protecting and serving.
CIT teaches first responders special skills to help people in serious mental health crisis, including verbal judo and de-escalation techniques.
No one comes to work to put their hands on anybody. That's second. I think of everybody's safety, mine, and whomever else is there. The first thing you can talk. A lot of times people just want you to talk to them, and that goes a long way, listening and just letting people know that you're there to listen, and then maybe that might just end the whole situation, and the thing will calm down after that.
The Sheriff's Office has participated in this community-based partnership ever since CIT was established in 2007. And 12 years later, Durham CIT numbers 13 agencies, including the city's police department, all local universities and colleges, and first responder training centers across the entire state of North Carolina.
I thoroughly enjoy CIT. It taught me how to be more empathetic to people, the detainees, the public image, and how people perceive us. I've learned how to step back and understand that people do suffer from mental illnesses and they may not even know. So sometimes we have to take that responsibility to just recognize that maybe something is wrong and be like an advocate for them, because they may not know that they even need help. Some of them don't want help. It's not your responsibility to make them get help, but maybe just, be that right-hand person to show that there are options out there for you, and it helped me recognize that.
With this graduation, Durham CIT has trained over 900 first responders, and recent graduates reflect on what they have learned and how they will transfer skills into their everyday assignments.
There are two main emphases that we like for our officers to lead with. One is better self-care, and two, more importantly, eradicating the stigma that's attached to mental illness and substance use disorder.
Hey, this is Dakota coming at you from the Animal Services Office with my special guest, Ashley. We are here to remind you of our World Rabies Day coming up on Saturday, October 12th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Eastway Elementary School, which is at 610 North Austin Avenue. You guys can bring your dogs and cats for free microchips, free rabies vaccinations, free ID tags, collars, leashes, and a vet exam. So we hope to see you there to get your pets all up to date.
They can actually Google Durham Sheriff's Office auctions, and they can pull up a listing of the vehicles that are coming up for auction. They can also view that website and keep track of vehicles that have been removed or added to the site. It'll give you a date when the auction is actually coming up. When they arrive, we will actually sign people in that want to bid on the vehicles. The vehicles are sold for cash right here at the sale. They have to bring the cash with them, plus whatever tow fee there is attached to it. They can also bring a cashier's check now to the Durham Sheriff's Office. And any amount that's left over after they make their bid will be returned to them in the mail. The bidding process starts at whatever the judgment amount is that's owed on the judgment. If we do not receive the judgment amount, then we open it up for any bid that a person wishes to begin with. If no one starts the bidding, well, then we'll just call the sale off and we'll repost it and resell it another date.
7,000. 7,300.
73.
73. 73.
You're out.
74. 74. 74. 7,450.
75.
75.
We prefer when they come to the range and they do have a winning bid that they make arrangements to remove the vehicle either by wrecker or taking the vehicle outside of the impound area. They can come back at a later time during the day and pick it up.
So Together for Resilient Youth is a drug-free community coalition. We've been around since 2003. It's hard to believe that it's been that long, but in that time our focus has been on alcohol, tobacco, marijuana, prescription drugs, Juul, anything else that comes up in terms of substance use. I'm here at the Sheriff's Office today because for the second time I'm really pleased to be able to provide naloxone or Narcan to the SROs that are in middle school and high schools in Durham. So prevention is key, and we do that with many different strategies that involve youth and parents and that kind of thing. But I think that the opioid epidemic has become such an epidemic. About 15% of high school students say that they take a prescription drug without a doctor's prescription. So that puts high school students and then middle school students in danger of overdose. And Narcan, or naloxone, is the bring-back drug that if someone has an accidental overdose, that just a spray of Narcan can bring them back from overdose. All they have to do is take out one of the nasal spray kits, spray it into the nostril of the child, or adult for that matter, who might be on campus, and then the Narcan only responds to the opioid receptor. So it's not possible to have that interfere with anything else. And that's really all there is to it. I just want to add that Tri-Coalition is open to anyone and everyone. We meet at very convenient times in the day and in the evening, sometimes on Saturdays with youth. We have youth programs, and anyone that would like to be involved can contact me. The email is wanda.durhamtri@gmail.com. Our website is durhamtri.org.
Durham County Sheriff's Office, where's your emergency? Okay, we'll get deputies on the way.
Order! Move!
yards on the spot. Come on, please.
I'm Durham County Sheriff Clarence Burkhead, and we want you to join our team. Honor, duty, service. If you have what it takes, our recruiting starts now.